Welcome back to episode 10 of my Pokemon Black Pearl Emerald Hardcore Nuzlocke. My name is JV Evolved. Welcome to the channel. Today we are heading north, and probably not getting very far in this route, if my guess is. It's 110. Let me check the wild encounter table, which you can kind of see, I assume. Yeah, you can see most of the route Pokemon on it. Lotad, Execute, Flaffy, Vulpix, Miltank, Chansey, Drifloon, Manectric, Loudred, Ditto, Morpeko, and Delibird. Surf isn't very good. Super Rod. Super Rod's okay, but I'd have to wait too long. Good Rod is not. I like the Old Rod. The Old Rod is Slowpoke and Wooper Paldea, which I would take either or. I would prefer the Slowpoke. Although, how many ground types do I have? Wait, I already have a Wooper. Didn't I kill my Wooper? Yeah, my Wooper's dead. And in my opinion, that should count as dupes. Wooper, Paldea, and Wooper, to me, that should be dupes. If it was Clodsire, I probably would... maybe I would probably count that as species. I forgot about these deaths. Okay. I'm gonna do the Old Rod. I'm gonna do the Old Rod. That is my plan. So let's head up here. Hi Birch, how's life? I completely forgot you were here. Absolutely forgot it. I also, you can see the next trainer is supposed to be the Lapras, Laron trainer. This is the route that made me lose my mind. I don't know if they're next. They are next. This is a double battle. Okay, Old Rod. Okay, it's dupes. The game counts it as dupes. That's good to know. So I'm doing this for a Slowpoke. Which there is a part of me that's a little iffy on that. The ground type would have been nice, but I really like Slowpoke. So I will take this. Okay. It's guaranteed to catch in this game. Yep. You look like a Kyle. Eventually I'm gonna forget what names I've used. Absolutely, I'm gonna forget what names I've used. Okay, let's just save the game here. Bag. PC. Move. Huh. What would I want to lead? I want to take out the Lapras side first. I'm not that concerned with the other side. It doesn't have a water move. Do I lead Lantern? Not Lantern, Corsola Mantine? No, because Mantine can't deal with it. I do think Corsola is the right lead. I could do Corsola William. Because William has a Bullet Seed. I don't think any of these are good. Hold on one second. I'm checking when Slowpoke evolves. Slowpoke. Evo. 37 or King's Rock. I would rather have Slow Bro. That is just my preference. So who knows, Slow King might be better in this game. I don't know. I'm more familiar with playing with a Slow Bro. So yeah, he just sits in the box for now. Iron Tail Rock Slide. I think I just lead these two. I lead these two. I bring Gastrodon in the back for Lairon. The other side is a Hypno with Hypnosis and Dream Eater. That's all it has. So I'll probably put a Lumberry at one. My two. The other Pokemon is a Octillery with Octazooka, Rock Blast, Signal Beam, and Charge Beam. So Mantine isn't a counter due to the Charge Beam. Technically nothing I have is a counter due to the Charge Beam. I might just bring Lanoon. Lanoon and what? Like, it's these three that I'm deciding between. Maybe it's just Mantine. Maybe it is just Mantine, and I don't use Mantine for... And I have Mantine out for Hypno and not Octillery, and just switch into this thing. Bob. Okay. I need to give Lumberries to a lot of things. William. Give a Lumberry to Corsola. Oh, you already was. We're holding it. Susan and Brian. And what does Lanoon have? A Silk Scarf. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's save the game, and hopefully this is the right battle. Cool. Double battle. If I could have talked to one of them ahead of time and battled one and not the other, I would have, but I couldn't. Okay, Lapras and Hypno, I'm right. Okay, I Bullet Seed this, and I Ancient Power this. Hypnosis lands on Corsola. We have the Lumberry. It's fine. I'm okay with this. Body Press into Corsola. Little too much damage. If this doesn't kill, I will swap a little early. Okay, that crit probably helps. I do think Lapras goes down here. Cool. Wow, I hit all 5. Which means Corsola's attack will go into Hypno, which I'm okay chipping down Hypno here. I'm A-okay with it. Ancient Power. In comes Lairon. I will Bubble Beam Lairon and switch into Brian. Another Hypnosis into Gastrodon. That is fine by me. Another Lumberry. Cool. Bubble Beam into Lairon. Sturdy. That's fine. Iron Tail. Okay. I'm gonna Bubble Beam and Muddy Water. That's fine. Gastrodon being asleep now is fine. Bubble Beam, down goes Lairon. Now, he will be Dream Eatering into Gastrodon more than likely, so I can get a free switch into Mantine. Whoops. Bubble Beam, Hypno. Hold on. I don't trust that. Bubble Beam, Hypno. Pokemon, Susan. Dream Eater, that's fine. Cool. Bubble Beam. Just Bubble Beam both of them. Signal Beam, Rock Blast, Octazooka, Charge Beam. Okay. That's fine. Wake up. Cool. All that is left is Octillery. Bullet Seed, and Susan swaps into Bob. You know, I didn't realize you had Cloud9. That could be really useful. And Octillery with a sniper crit is actually being really useful. Rock Blast, that's fine. Bullet Seed again. Vacuum Wave for the fun of it. Good job, Golduck. You did great. Couldn't even finish the job. Cool. Okay. Save. Okay, so I know from playing this part of the game that there is like 7 trainers over here, and that's what the next part of the docks show, and I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna walk over here, get a Damp Rock, I'm gonna save again here, run into him, and then scroll down to figure out what trainer it is, and restart the thing so that I can actually build a team. Because I don't want to figure it out. The docks are in poor order. Okay, it's Travius. Okay, and now you get to see me scroll until I see a Travius. That was like 6 trainers. Okay, Travius and Stantler. Stantler has Intimidate and Hypnosis. I'm just gonna lead Ninetales to deal with the Tropius. And I think the rest of these combined can find a way to deal with Stantler. Okay. The battle after this is our rival battle, and Ninetales looks like such a counter to guaranteed 3 out of 5, probably 4 out of 5 if I really wanted to. Which I probably won't. I think 3 out of 5 is what I would play for. I'd have a backup of some sort for him, but Ninetales is great. Okay, Stantler comes in. I'm gonna Blizzard again. Do I Blizzard again? I want to Blizzard again. I really do want to Blizzard again. I don't think it kills, but I would be very upset if it did. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm going to switch into Golduck. go to Golduck, and hopefully it attacks. Of course it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna switch again. Hopefully it doesn't confuse Ray. I'm gonna go to Corsola. Okay. I'm just gonna Ancient Power. Hopefully I break through. Annoying Stantler battle. Cool. Okay, Stantler goes down. And now you can see what I mean about Ninetales being a hard counter to this next battle. It beats Roselia, it beats Togetic, it beats Gabite, it can beat Milo. The only thing it really doesn't deal with is Lucario. Okay. Portable. Move. Okay, so I do think I lead this. I bring Corsola to deal with Togetic just in case. This beats Lucario. Milo gets beat by this. And backups for Gabite are Octillery and Brian. And now I give everyone a Citrus Berry. Except for Lucy. Okay, Susan has a Lumberry. Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry. Cool. I guess technically the Miracle Seed was fine for Parasect as well. Is there an item in any of these? I feel like there is. Okay. Could have been an Execute instead of a Slowpoke. Okay. Time to battle. Roselia. Blizzard. Hopefully one-shots. Oh wait, I messed up. I have Thief. I could have tried to get the leftovers. Oh, I messed up. Lucario. I go into Susan. God, I really messed up. Maybe I played to get the Citrus Berry to pop on Octillery. I think that is the play. I'm gonna Air Slash here. 2 workups is annoying, but it really doesn't have anything that can touch Susan. Yeah, its best move is Quick Attack. That was a crit. I really want to Bubble Beam here. I don't want to risk it, but I'm going to Air Slash again. +3. Okay. Lucario goes down. I don't know what comes out now. I want it to be Milo. Okay, it is Milo. Cool. It is Milo. I'm going to go into William to pop the Citrus Berry. I want the leftovers. Me and you aren't friends. Okay, you know what? That was a good timing for him to bring out Lucy, and it can't use Dragon Tail again. Okay, 65. I'm gonna Bubble Beam. Okay, Water Pulse again. That's annoying. That is really annoying, actually. Okay, it popped. Okay, I think I have 2 tries of this. That did 15. Okay. Okay, please let this work. Okay, I got the leftovers. That's all I wanted. Okay, it... Do you have, No. What do you have? Do you have... Nope. Okay, so what do I want to go to? Lindsay? You have Dry Skin. Yeah, I do want to go to Lindsay. I forgot about that. I knew someone had a Water Absorb or Dry Skin type move. I just forgot who. Don't know why you went for that, but that's fine. I'm gonna Bullet Seed. I could put you to sleep, but it's fine. I don't think I need to play for the sleep. Maybe Miracle Seed would have been better. I don't think you die even with the Miracle Seed. Togetic? Togetic. Okay. Ancient Power, Extrasensory, Metronome, and Fairy Wind. At this point, I think Ninetales sweeps. But I'm not going to go straight to it, because I don't want to eat a Ancient Power. I would much rather go to Corsola. Ancient Power, and if this is Omni Boosted... Okay, it's not, but if it was, I would have really not wanted to be in Roselia. This is a Gabite? It's Gabite. Okay, so this is where... So I'm going to pivot from Mantine into Ninetales. I got the Omni Boost. Okay. Go into Mantine. Because it's going to Bulldoze. Now it's going to Dragon Breath, so it's a free switch into Lucy. And Lucy should be able to sweep the last 3 now. Blizzard kills Gabite, and Togetic Freeze Dry should kill Milo. Cool. Blizzard. Down goes Gabite. Cool. Which one next? Togetic. That is my preference. I Blizzard again. Should 100% one-shot it. Cool. And now, all that's left is Milotic, who I stole the leftovers from. Cool. And I click Freeze Dry, which should one-shot it from this HP. If it doesn't, it's fine, but it should. Okay. Lucy's here to hard carry. I still think it's only a matter of time before I lose this Nuzlocke. Like, we haven't lost any in a while, but I just don't. I don't trust it. Okay, no, another double battle, let's save. So, one of them, the one on the left, has the Slowking and Slurpuff. The other one has a Bolton and Luxio, and as you can see, I don't know what moveset they have. No idea. So that's a bit of an issue. I'm gonna scroll back up to see both, and then I'm gonna check the master sheet. Let's control F to Luxio. The master sheet also does not have that. There's this one as well, so this one is supposed to be used for... Okay. This one also doesn't have moves. So, either they don't have moves, or the docks are wrong in 3 different locations. Which my guess is the docks are wrong in 3 different locations. They should have moves. If it's just struggle, which I believe it is, they have moves. I don't believe it's struggle. Okay. So since I don't know what it is, I still think the lead is Lindsay. I think it's Lindsay, and I could do Lindsay and Susan and immediately swap into Gastrodon to eat whatever electric move it is. That Slurpuff has Belly Drum. That Slurpuff has Belly Drum. And Unburden. Huh. Golduck's whatever. I think this is the team. I think this is the team, but I don't know how to deal with Slurpuff. It's like that's a good plan to deal with the Slowking, but that brings in Slurpuff, which I just have to. I might lose a Pokemon here, if not multiple, but I don't see what other lead I can do. What items do you guys have? Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Citrus Berry, Nevermelt Ice, Leftovers. Okay, I don't want the leftovers on you. I would rather have the leftovers on Brian. Because he's the one that's probably going to have to take hits. I need a heal, I know that. I could Thief the Citrus Berry, but I don't even think that would really work here. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see like the alternative route here. But I'm just gonna send it. I am just gonna send it. Okay, Slowking and Bolton. I'm going to click Bullet Seed here, and I'm going to immediately switch into Brian. Bolton should move first, and Spark. Cool. That's fine. Bullet Seed probably doesn't kill. I want it to. I would prefer it to kill. Cool. Future Sight. Something's probably dying. Something is probably going to die here. I'm going to Spore this, and I'm going to Muddy Water. Bite is fine. Bite is not fine. Bite is not fine at all. Okay, slack off. That's okay. What? I'm gonna Bullet Seed. I'm gonna Bullet Seed, and I'm going to, Muddy Water again. I think it's the best play. I think Lindsay dies here as a Future Sight. Plus Side Beam. Volton goes down. Of course it kills this time. So here's the problem. My original plan was for... My hope was Volton sparks into the ground type, does nothing. The Bullet Seed kills, which switches into Slurpuff. That way both my Pokemon are at full HP. Now, I think I'm going to be forced to switch with one of them, or I'm going to be forced to sack. Because... And Lindsay took it. So yeah, I either have to switch or sack Lindsay here. Or he just dies. You know what? That's probably better for this situation. And I have to go Lucy. Lucy's the only one that does enough damage that I'm confident in switching in here. Okay, Luxio. Snow Warning. I'm just gonna Blizzard. And I'm gonna Muddy Water. I don't think this kills. Okay, it does kill. I don't think it kills. But it can't Belly Drum. I did enough that the Belly Drum doesn't go off. That is the big thing. We're fine. We're completely fine. Charge is fine. Another... Cool. We... Forgot about that. We're at 6. I'm not happy that we lost the Parasect, but I do think it was reaching its expiration date of being a useful Pokemon. So... But the typing would have been nice to have. Hopefully we get some better typings coming up. I don't know if I got flinched that one turn or not, but flinch by bite or... Yeah, I think it would have been a flinch. Why Spore didn't go off. I still think he dies, but it would have been nice to have. Okay. With that, I'm going to call the episode here. This has been episode 10 of my Pokemon Black Pearl Hardcore Nuzlocke. Have a good day, everyone. See you later.